Hello, Grand Rising. It is the Oracle of Elohim on the 15th of June, 2025. Wow, is it Father's Day? Well, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out here who are pillars in the community, who are of substance and integrity, and are truly a family man, family oriented, and loving and nurturing their offspring to become a pillar also of the community in the upright position that is with integrity, morals, and principles, because that's so necessary at this time, because so many of us lack that. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I said, I tried to get a Cash App account, and for some reason it was not allowing me to do so, right? And I'll look at it like this. Maybe that's a good thing because I have, some stalkers who are trying to penetrate everything that I do. Like I already told you, my social security number is pinged every time I use it for anything. So therefore, that tells me that that particular number that all of us have is being watched by that person that is paid, or that's their freaking job to just observe the human beings on the earth, to see who has not gotten in trouble in legalities in their system, and then they really want to press in hard on you when you haven't been arrested, that they don't have anything substantial to say, oh, you are this or you are that, and you are or can be, arrested. That is something that you did, not something that they place you in, that is arrestable. So don't get it twisted, dip twats. Okay? Yeah, so that social security number. When I would watch TV, before, when you watch TV and there's movies with prison scenes, people go by numbers in there, not by their name, typically. Or at least that's how it was on the TV. I don't know. I've never been there. Or should I say, I've never been incarcerated. So I don't know. Oh, well, I take that back because I did deliver commissary for a private company that was delivering commissary at the local jail. And we did go by numbers. So, yes. Okay, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Now, because I often wondered why Elon Musk named his child by a number. I don't know if that's a curse or if that's a good thing. Because, this social security number is like a imprisonment all by itself, considering what I'm going through with the elitists knowing what's going on. So my number, because I know my 80-something parent figure, they are not in control of my social security number. None of the peons that work at a gas station or a service, or don't work at all because they're so busy stalking and gawking and wondering and seeing who has what so you can be their next target. That's why if you look, if any of you have seen my videos and you think that I'm off my rocker. Oh no, honey, this is like a new world order that they would like to put in effect. It is called "You Go to Work and Slave for Me, and I'm going to observe you. And once I observe what I want from you, I'm going to cone in on you. And I'm going to take it like Debo, like we laughed at the movie Friday, like it was funny. Like it was funny, but it ain't funny if it's happening in real life. On a movie set, yes, everything is funny. But if it's happening in your real life, fuck you, it's not funny. Nor is it legal, but somebody wants to put it as such. So if you think I'm delusional, wait for it. Okay? So I don't know what you elitists got on your head, because I often have referenced Gladiator too. Is it the royal bunch who sit in power, who say, okay, who can we play with now? Because we do have saboteurs, like I said the other day. But the great saboteur is the one who is in control of that switch that is watching everybody's number. I used to say maybe it's, the IRS was a bad entity, meaning they can, do something to you because, everybody needs resources. I don't know, maybe it is the IRS, the federal, bank, the ones that can go ahead and print out some money whenever they want to, but then come on TV, we're broke. Well, damn, you can print out money, but you can send money to a war like, okay, what's the president of Ukraine? Let me get on Amazon while a bullet flying over my head and order some more bullets and some more ammunition. God. Crazy, right? Or is there something else to that? Did our eyes and ears overlook something? I'm just saying, stop fucking with people who you put in a particular situation who can sit here and think about what the fuck you're doing. Anyway, what I do know is what they do to one, they want to do to some more. And what you won't fix today may be a war that will ensue later. And then that war may turn into a tsunami or a cyclone that they have, like in Japan, they call it. So, everybody sit here and act like you dumbfounded if you like. And even the ones that work with those who, let me see if I can mess with her today because she's just so nice. She don't do anything to get in trouble. Let me see if I can agitate her today or agitate him, because I know I'm not the only one that this particular sector is watching. See, even some of you that work for them, they're watching you too. Because again, your collateral assets, and because the Most High know every man is fallible, the elitists should worry about some things too. But I won't get into that. I'll only tell the public my opinion of what I think is going on with that number that all of us have, and that number that seems to block me from getting food stamps, since you put me out here on the streets, it blocks me from applying for a job, because now you want everybody to do it through the means of computer. So that means it's nothing private, nothing, yeah, privacy is the big kicker there. Because if you're doing everything on the phone, like it used to be back in the days, when the drug dealer could go to the pay phone, that, they want all of us on our cell phones. You notice, I think I was in one town recently and I seen a payphone that was like, it almost was alien to me because I haven't seen a payphone since I was a little one, right? Because they want you on your cell phone because it's trackable, like that number. Like I say, I believe there is a group that just sits there and know when a baby is born, puts that number in newborn. We don't have to watch them right now. But all you old motherfuckers, trust you me, you are being watched. What was that, Doge? That's the least of your effing worries. You need to worry about that group that's watching your social security number, watching your daily activities and how much you have. Or just for some reason they are able to know that you're special, know what you, like this Neuralink. I didn't speak it, and normally I'm vocal, but I didn't speak it. I just was thinking it. That's too much access to someone's outer privacy. Somehow they knew that I was going to go to this particular store. I just know that in my spirit. That's too much into somebody's life. So, what is that movie where they made a robot and then the robot was kind of like rebellious, so they put it on lock. And I don't know, am I some type of robot? I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out how in the hell do you have that much access? What is that movie? I seen a preview of it when I went to watch Final Destination. It's about a robot that has to fight another robot that looks just like her. It's amazing. Like my doppelganger, I'm gonna do anyway. I'm gonna do different segments and blah 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 blah. I don't even know this person either, but I guess my family or that particular family group that I was raised in know who they are, but I don't know her. Nor do I care to know her. I just want my things in my life back. So if that means the Most High, like I said, has to see all the tear that's mingling among the people, then then that's what it is. He just is observing everyone. I don't know. It makes me think about too the story that I heard, which I don't think I know her personally, but the model Danielle Lunar, how her husband betrayed her with his family It almost sounds like deja vu, because that's what's going on with me. Family, those who you confide in, those who you think are diehards on your side and stuff like that, and they would never hurt you or go against you. And now there's one thing to be in disagreement, but to go for the jugular and try to set you up, put you in prison for something that they are doing. That's a whole different ball game. And then you're sitting here like, I know somebody know that they are the ones that's guilty of the complaints that they tried to put on my name. No, you're going to walk that hall of fame, of shame. I'm not like you. And I pray to God that the Most High don't ever allow that to come upon me. Don't try to attach your fate to me, and don't try to take mine like you have already tried to. And you wonder why I asked the Most High to avenge me of you. You all are like Goliath. I mean, you're trying to just take everything from me. And it's like, I know that you're weaker than I because I'm the only one here. I'm fighting a plethora of people. Some known, some unknown. So all of you weak motherfuckers, because you are weak. Because who is my main enemy? Well, I will sum that up as the people who raised me. You're my main enemy. Because when I was younger, I'm sure you could confine me just a little bit better. But now that I'm older, it's kind of hard to do that, isn't it? Except with that Social Security number. You get, like I said, if someone did want to donate to me from around the country, you have blocked that. Because you have infiltrated my YouTube channel. You won't allow me to even successfully lock in a Cash App. And I don't like Zelle because it already has a bad rap on the things that could potentially happen. But we all know that if you could clone my phone and be allowed to do that, then you can also clone my Cash App and just snatch that money out too, right? So with all this digital stuff, it is good, but it's so much bad with you ragamuffs who go into a people's account, who shun, ostracize people, platforms that's supposed to be free for them to have freedom of speech, to speak their truth. But then, because my truth is so die-hard, diabolical, that would fucking obliviate my enemies if the masses truly know, see what you truly are. And they will, and they are going to see that. I decree and declare that it is so. And I'm going to witness it as well. So, Again, I say what they do to one because they're so sick and distorted. Because this is a distortment from the heart and the mind. And if both of them are effed up, that is a dangerous person, a dangerous group. But nevertheless, danger is what danger is, right? You have put me up against a wall, so therefore, danger is what danger is. Because, like I say, I do know Mother Nature. If I can't get an effect or a proper result from a human being in the judicial system, Mother Nature is also a motherfucker. That you should know. And Mother Nature responds to everything. That you should know too. So, anyway, and we do know that you can create storms and things of that nature. Man can, yeah, we know. But I'm talking about that kind that comes from the Creator. When I can't get a proper result from another human being, that know wrong is wrong and right is right. That know that there are laws in the land that everybody is subject to, except some want to exemplify themselves by using clout, power, or their status on this earth that other people have placed you in. And then once you get there, you do spell work on the masses through the food, the water, unless the favor of God is upon you. And you're like me and you tell them to their face, you're casting a spell through all of that so you can stay in that seat of power and cause all kind of sabotage, chaos, ruin, family distortment, disorder, family red rumming or badgering or beating or bruising, molesting, neglect. Because I guess you saboteurs yourself are not happy, or you're just, I don't know, some of you probably just effing bored. That usually is the case with some of you rich folk. You're bored because you can pay for anything that you like to do. I wish you would just go ahead and pay for something that you, that is a thought, isn't it? Thank you, Divine Supreme. Anyway, I'll keep that to myself, but I'll send it out to the universe. But anyway, yeah, you get so bored with your life till you want to mess up somebody else's, and that's entertainment for you, even to the peons, like that brother of mine, or that's something like that. Because before I left, he said, "Oh, I know who my niece and nephew are." So that tells me I'm not a part of that family somehow. But he said it indirectly. But they don't want to tell me my truth, but they want to stalk me everywhere I go because you want to live off me. No, you're not, Sandra. You are a motherfucking liar. And I want your lies to catch up with you. Now that word is very appropriate for you. You are a motherfucker. You're trying to fuck me as I was an infant, and you're trying to do it as I am an adult. But I decree and declare, you're going to need a depend, because when the law stick it in your ass, what you have done and what you are doing, I will be elated. And the other ones that follow suit with you, them as well. So, no justice, no peace, period. May the Holy Spirit continue to tell me things. And may the Holy Spirit wake up the masses that's supposed to be woken up to whip the asses of our enemies. Because this is ridiculous, to say the least. So even though we're not behind bars, you can best believe that Social Security number has everybody imprisoned. Why do you need a Social Security number and a name too? My name is. When you go to apply for something, there's a PIN number you have to use, or when you make up something, there's a PIN number. Something about numbers. Maybe that's why greedy folks like to see their account grow and grow. I wish their head could burst every time they grow. Since you want to hold somebody else up from making half of what you have in your account, but yet they will be content if you would just leave them the fuck alone. But no, there's too much like right. Anyway. If you choose to live like the Vikings, another guy, we need your help. We most certainly do, with all this foolishness and fuckery that's going on. They had us like flabbergasted, because every time you look around, they were building a prison, right? But then somebody in this collaborant group of RICO crime criminals say, oh, you don't need the prison to put somebody in prison. So I'm going to let y'all bask on that. All you who are participating in this group. Because in the in movies that they show us that they're allowed to come through, because as I was watching a documentary with the beautiful songstress of Minnie Riperton, her voice was amazing. Someone who has a similar denoting of notes is oh God, she was married to Mariah. Her voice can propel almost like her. But I noticed that in her career, she was being compared to a lot of powerful singers that were around. And since we know in the industry, a lot of you do Illuminati sacrificing, I wonder would that ancestor wake up for me or the others that were sacrificed so you could sit up on TV and be have all these accolades or have all this money in your account. I wonder would they wake up for me and help me fight against this spiritual hate and human hate that I find myself in, that I didn't put myself in. However, there will be one that says, well, you're saying some things that are striking. No, I'm speaking the truth because this is literally going on in my life. And again, I say, why did they put the muzzles on the enslaved people? They must have been like me, speaking out. I don't know. You tell me, I wasn't there. Why did they do it? Or you didn't want them to speak out? I don't know. Tell me, why did you do that? Why would you try to enslave somebody like an animal? I mean, you do have applications, and when they fill out an application to come work for you, they are being a servant to you by doing a service for your business to operate and them get a slight paycheck from your business so they can afford to live and have their own family. Do you see the parallel? So that's why, I just want my things. I want this situation squashed. I want you people to leave me alone. Period. Because it seems like the more and more you mess with me, the more I sit here or I get downloads about what the fuck you're doing. And I know you may say, well, there's nothing you can do about it. You're right. I won't be the one doing anything about it. But I do have forces that will. Like I say, the earth is a motherfucker. And even you cannot control it. That's what you do